there, it's Ruth Sherman. I'm a CEO and celebrity speech and media coach. So today I want to start the process of taking you through how I got a TED Talk and the whole thing that's going to happen up until the time I deliver it on February 29th. So I had been really interested in the whole TED phenomenon for a long time. And of course, like a lot of you, I looked at some of the more popular videos and I admired both their brevity and their impact. You know, TED and the whole TED Talk phenomenon has changed the way we look at public speaking. People want to do a TED Talk or they want to do something that's like a TED Talk. It's been a description when it comes to doing public speaking, which is great. It's great. It's raised the bar in a lot of ways. So anyway, I thought, I could do that. I was like, yeah, right. So I finally decided this year that I was going to look carefully into it. I was going to try to figure out what they might go for, decode the formula. It's a very specific type of talk and see what would happen. So here's what happened. Here's what I did. The first thing I did was to set up a Google alert for both TED, TED, just TED, and TEDx. And that way I would be notified if there was a public call for speakers. Now, those are pretty broad Google alerts, which means that a lot of the stuff that I got was junk. It was not useful. But I did get the calls for speakers. So there was one call for speakers that came in that I had applied to the year before, but didn't get. So I looked at my last application and I decided that, I understand why they didn't take it, even though my corporate clients loved it. It wasn't the type of topic that TED goes for generally. So then what did I do next? TED, if you think about it, they purport to be about new and bold ideas. So I thought this new topic that I want to speak about is not necessarily new, but I'll be pretty bold about presenting it. So the topic is ageism, particularly ageism in the workplace. And if you think about it, it's kind of ridiculous that older workers are frowned upon or let go because of how tight the labor markets are. Anyway, it's a whole group of people that corporate is stupidly turning away, in my humble opinion. So let's see. So I started thinking about how I would feel if somebody tried to push me out of a job. I'd be pissed. And so I came up with the title, I'm Not Done Yet. So stop trying to get rid of me. That was the title. Everything from there. I started, I carefully completed the application. I used 4-letter words. I was funny and ironic. I worried about cursing, but I hit send. About a week or so later, I received a response that they really liked my proposal, but the team had decided they wanted other speakers, and there are only 8 speakers in any given day. And so I thought, okay, so I went back to them and I said, is this a form letter? Does everybody get this? They said, no, this was specifically for you. We think that if you keep going, somebody will be interested. Somebody will want to do it, will want to take you. Okay. Let me try it again. So I got a couple more applications and I filled them out, sent them out, and I got a bite. And so I got an email the Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend, the evening, and it said, we want to know if you can come and, let us know about that. I said, okay. I said, yeah, I can come. And I had a lot of questions. And I said, before I made my final decision, it's like, I'm going to take the lead here, right? I'm going to be on offense and take the lead by asking a lot of questions to decide whether I want to grace you with my presence. I was nice about it, but that's the position I decided to take. So I sent them a lot of questions. We went back and forth a couple of times. And then she finally realized on the other end that I thought that I'd gotten selected, and I hadn't. So she made it clear. She clarified. She said, we haven't made our final selections yet, but please send a video. We want videos from everybody, a couple minutes. So I did a video. So I sent the video. That took me 5 hours. And I wasn't happy with the final product. I had a lot of traveling and things to do in the 5-day period that they wanted that video. And so I didn't love it. But again, I hit send, sent it out. And then I did get a response that said, we love it and we'd like you to come. So, okay. So now, of course, I have to do it. I have to do my homework. I have to do my research. I have to figure out the TED formula. And, as I'm doing this, as I'm going through it, I'm feeling like excited, but I'm also nervous. I have to memorize a 12-minute talk. So memorizing doesn't scare me generally, because I've done a lot of memorizing in both of my careers, but I don't like the idea of memorizing. I don't advise clients to memorize. I advise them to, learn. So I'm going to have to memorize it because I've only got 12 minutes. It has to be precise. So I'm going to figure it all out. And so the next few e-zines are going to be about what I'm learning. Right now, I'd say the takeaways are just go for it. Try it, put those alerts in your Google Alerts and, get those, put in your applications and see what happens. And the second takeaway is, you're going to be scared. You're going to be nervous. That's the worst thing that could happen, right? Is you get the opportunity and then you have to do it. Anyway, that's my MO. So stay tuned. We'll take you through the next few e-zines, as I said, about my process, how I do it when I get to memorizing. And then, of course, I'm going to deliver it on February 29th, Leap Day. So all good luck as far as I'm concerned. Thanks so much for watching. Have a happy new year, a happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Hope 2020 is fantastic, and mine is off to a great start. Hope yours is too. And I will see you next year. If you want to learn more about this topic or how to do public speaking or any type of public communications, hop on over to ruthsherman.com, where you can download your free gift. Okay, talk to you later. Take care. Bye.